Hey, what's going on, y'all? Came on here to holler at y'all again. Speak on the tables have to turn. Tables gotta turn. What do that mean? From my perspective, tables gotta turn, and I'm putting it in a positive manner. After you've been on the losing team, I guess you could call it the losing team. I'm just giving a scenario, paint a picture for you. Been on a team that following procedure, following the playbook, learning the lessons in your playbook, tightening it up, running it right, building that chemistry, building that connection. So, you taking them losses as you go. Cool. Tables have to turn. So eventually, as long as you keep putting that work in, because I'm always speaking on doing the work. So eventually, as long as you keep putting the work in, keep staying focused, keep doing what's necessary, it's inevitable that you're going to be the winner. You're going to start winning. Tables have to turn. So let's go a little deep. Friends, family, relationships, romantically, situationships. Like I spoke in, I think it was my last message or one of my messages prior, about pouring into other people and not pouring into yourself. So when you going hard to do what's right or that you feel is necessary in a right manner, in a positive manner, with love, it's like I told y'all, anything you do with love is always worth it, because that's the highest vibration of all. So when you doing it with love and you going hard, you putting that work in, and you remain in high vibrational, you're remaining connected to knowing that you're gonna come out on top, even when it don't look like it from the regular eyes, but spiritually knowing that it's already done. Tables gotta turn. So when people treating you wrong, treating you bad, or not pulling the weight that they can pull, they have the potential to do better for themselves and by you, but they choose not to. Don't engage in a low vibrational manner. Don't fight fire with fire. Keep doing you, keep pushing, keep reaching for the stars. I know they say sky's the limit, but when you learn you, when you know you, when you loving you, there is no limit. There's no such thing as a limit. Everything is unlimited. When the Most High give you access granted, especially from the spiritual realm, being connected to the earthly realm, it's unlimited. So you don't have to fight your enemies or the people who go against you, or in the spiritual language, the people who know about spell work and try to conjure up negative entities, come at you on a demonized type of mentality, wishing bad on you, sending negativity your way, speaking death on you, however you want to put it. You don't fight fire with fire. You keep doing what you do. Remaining positive, putting positivity out, still wishing them well. You know what I'm saying? That's the seed you planted, because like I told you, expect that harvest to be very, very big. It's unimaginable of where the Most High gonna take it, but the tables have to turn, and when them tables turn, whatever you put out, it's what you gonna get back. And the tables turn in your favor. Like, you know how like you go on them old shows back in the day, like Wheel of Fortune and all that, and they spin that wheel, and you could be losing in the beginning, where people on the outskirts that's looking at what's taking place will already put their bet in to say that you lost, like a boxing match. Like, oh, he gonna lose, she gonna lose. But you know what they say, it ain't over till the fat lady sing. And the fat lady ain't singing until it's over. That's the concept. So tables gotta turn. So you gotta know that what you doing will not be in vain, because it has to be a balance. So whatever goes up comes down. It's like the seesaw. It's like the seesaw. So this person could have their time. This person got to have their time. So when you look at, even if we go further out on how the world is, people who, quote unquote, control everything, they had, what, generations and generations of controlling things. Tables got to turn. With that being said, see how things are happening now. The enlightenment that people are gaining. People becoming more aware, self-aware. People are becoming more knowledgeable. People are becoming more charismatic towards others. People are becoming more in tune to connecting and networking and sharing information that years ago nobody wanted to share anything. Everybody was keeping stuff to themselves. Tables got to turn. So everything that was hidden is now being revealed. So understanding that should further let you know that when someone that you see is constantly putting themselves in position and in situations to better themselves, and it could be a struggle, it could be hard, but you have to know that eventually table's gonna turn. It's gonna work out in their favor. So it's just like being a great follower. For you to become a great leader, you have to be a great follower. And if you're following someone who is a great leader, it's just a matter of time before you become the great leader, where the tables will turn. where you will be in position. The reason why I keep saying it like that, the tables have to turn, because there's a lot of people out there who give up on themselves when they are right there for their breakthrough, to take their position, to take their throne, to sit on their throne, to stand in their power, to be celebrated, to be in high honors, be right there. And they be ready to give up. I always say, for me specifically, when things seem to get worse in the moment, it's because it has to be balanced out. So that's how I know better is right there, right around the corner. I always say I'm built for it. With that being said, the greater the risk, which is the more difficult the level may seem, the greater the reward gonna be when the table turns. It's not necessarily about how much persona-wise, how much good you showing to everybody else. It's what's in here, and you doing it from the heart, being genuine about it. That's what's going to follow back. Your willingness, the openness to keep doing, to keep being, to keep growing, even when others give up, even when others say, like, try to convince you to see things on a lower level if somebody has done you wrong. If somebody talked behind your back and it was discovered, and it's like, oh, you need to go say something. Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. That is basically stooping you down to a level that you already grew from. So my younger days, I would say, watch the right people you treat wrong and the wrong people you treat right. Because the same people you see when you going up, when you treat them wrong as you going up, you got to see when the tables turn when you come down and they come up. Something to make you think. So you treat people how they come. You don't got to fight them back with the negative that they threw out your way. It's two things to do, like I always say. Cut it off at the neck. You don't got to deal with it where it can't infiltrate your positive mindset, your positive growth. Or the other thing to do, don't even engage in it. Don't even entertain it. If somebody bringing it to you that quote unquote is cool with you and they like, oh, let me tell you what this person said and da-da-da, all right, they gave you the info. Now you know, cool. But then if they coming back with more stuff, now you got to ask yourself, as you ask them, why? Why do you keep bringing this to me? I already told you, cool, I'm not dealing with it. It's done. Leave it alone. Why are you still entertaining it? Then you got to look at them. And you got to say to yourself, do you want that around you? Do you want to keep being bombarded with a messenger that's bringing negativity to you, if you already separated yourself from that. So do you keep that bridge up if that person that's going back and forth is bringing you the thing that you separated from? No. You cut it. You let it go. You disengage. Just because you retreat from something like that doesn't mean that you didn't handle what you need to handle. It's different ways about going. It's different ways of going about things, regardless of what other people think or what they say. Remember that movie that came out? I forgot what year it came out, but American Gangster. It was one part in it. Denzel Washington playing the role of Frank Lucas. But it was one part in it when I watched it back then that resonate now that I'm going to put out there. When he went overseas to see the dude before the last time, just before the last time, I'm assuming it was the last time. And he said to him, quitting while you ahead is not the same as quitting. Meaning, if you already ahead of the game with changing your life, discovering who you truly are, going within, connecting with the Most High, connecting with you, connecting with the oneness, the divine, becoming that better person, positioning yourself to be a better person. Do you go back and entertain the things that you already escalated past? Or do you go back because you feel you have to prove something that's already been proven? Out of sight, out of mind. So if you're not around because you completed that karmic ass cycle of negativity, and whether you cut these people off, whether you separated from these people, whether they cut you off for their own personal situations of they thinking they was going to get a benefit, so because they didn't get the benefit, which got them upset, they figured out of anger they'll cut you off because you'll come running back. Nah, you ain't got nothing to prove. Look at it as a partial reward to what's to come. Tables got to turn, bro. But the tables are going to turn in divine time when they supposed to. When they supposed to. It's not based upon nobody else's time. Only the Most High. So when you understand that, overstand that, and connect to it, and believe in yourself, and keep pushing and focusing on what's right for you, because it's growth, it's maturity, it's stability of establishing who you are, where you stand, and what your purpose is. Then you know that everything that was put behind you was for that reason, to be put behind you, so you can focus on, futuristically speaking, the inevitable, which is taking your position, taking your stance on who you really truly are. So I just want to come on here real quick to elaborate on that. tables have to turn. So you'll know that it's already turning. The Wheel of Fortune, it's in your favor. The Price is Right. All of those different shows we used to watch back then. And you get the opportunity to win more. That's what the Most High is allowing you to do. He's giving you opportunity to be put in position to win. And you're already the winner. He knows it. That's why he wants you to know it. But you got to willingly take your stance. You got to willingly step up to that plate. How they say batters up in baseball. We can already know you're a home run hitter, but you will never know until you pick up that bat and go to that plate. So let that negative stuff go. Focus on what you're doing. That's helping your growth, helping your change, and helping you stay focused to live a better life. And the table's going to turn in your favor. And you're going to love it. So get excited for it, because the table's got to turn. So that's all I want to say. You know, y'all stay up. Love y'all. Keep doing what y'all do. And I'll holla at y'all. One.